Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I've been saying for a while now that I am going to make more content that is exclusively for this channel. And that's what this is. I know it's small, but it's a start. It's only April, so it's a little hard to come by, Halloween stuff at the moment, unless I order it or thrift it or whatever. And that's what I've been working on. I've been checking out thrift stores and vintage shops and lots of marketplace. And that's where I got majority of this stuff. So this is just a little, I'm gonna call it a mini Halloween haul because it's April. I'm still working on it, but I'll definitely have more bigger Halloween content coming soon. I actually have a couple prop projects that I'm going to be working on and recording, so just hold tight for those. Anyway, so as you see, I have several awesome vintage items that I came across on Marketplace. And then I have a couple things that came from an all-year Halloween store we have in our area called Crypt Keepers. They were really cool. Definitely gonna go back and get some more stuff over the next couple months. And then I have some plans to pick up some bigger animatronics this year, so I'll do some setup videos and tryout videos. But for now, I have a mini haul for you. Okay, so everything but the clown arm and the shirt you see on top of the box are from Marketplace. So I picked all of this stuff up locally so far. I have a hard time buying things off eBay and other places like that when I know that if I look hard enough I can find them locally and just do it that way. I'm very much an instant gratification kind of person, so I don't want to order something and then have to wait. But, I'm sure there's other people like that out there. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm going to start with, I think, the not vintage stuff first, and then we will try out our Motionette and our candelabra. And yeah, so let's get into it, guys. Alright, so I'm going to start with this severed clown arm by Morbid Enterprises. I found this at Crypt Keepers, and I know it's not a huge thing, it's nothing substantial, but when I saw it, it caught my eye, and it was one of those things where I was like, I need this. Why do I need it? I don't know. Because I like it. So I got it. We are actually planning on doing our gigantic clown room again this year, so I'll definitely find a spot for it in there. But I like it. It's just like a foam rubber latex kind of prop. It will degrade over time and probably dry out, but it is what it is. I like it. So I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this, but next up is this awesome Elvira shirt. I love Elvira so much, guys. You have no idea. She has been my idol since I've been 4. Because my parents would take me into little party stores around here, and the party stores would have the life-size cutouts of her, and I fell in love with her the first time I ever saw one of her cutouts. So yeah, I was never a princess idolizer. I was an Elvira idolizer. But yeah, this came from Crypt Keepers. They have a bunch of stuff from Creepsville in stock in store, so that's pretty cool. moving on to the vintage items. So again, I found this on Marketplace. I actually picked this one up and the one in the witch hat up at the same time from the same seller. I just so happened to stumble upon her listing and she had several blow molds. And I'm a huge pumpkin collector. I have an incredibly large collection of pumpkins, whether it be blow molds or foam or ceramic, it doesn't matter. I have a ton of pumpkins, and I'll actually do a video on that individually when the time comes. So, like I said, she had a ton, well, not a ton, but she had a few different blow molds, and these were the two that I picked because they were the two smaller pumpkin blow molds she had. She also had one of the large ghost holding pumpkin blow molds, which I was really tempted, but I just don't have the room for that at the moment, unfortunately. But that was in really good, clean condition, and I wish I could have grabbed it. But anyway, let's get on to this. So this is the Pumpkin Jack-o'-lantern lantern by Bayshore, I believe. When I searched this specific blow mold on Google, I really couldn't find a whole lot of information on it. I'm really not even sure if it's by the company Bayshore. Google rendered like 0 results on this guy. But from what I could find, he's from the 70s sometime and supposedly made by Bayshore. If I'm wrong, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Let me know who actually made this guy, what year or years he was manufactured. I love to know that kind of information, and when I can't find it on Google or from somebody, it drives me nuts. But yeah, I would love to know specifically who made this guy. Alright, so now we got this cute little guy. He is my favorite out of the two. I've seen him online numerous times before, and I had just, I hadn't had the opportunity to find him anywhere. So when I saw him in the listing, I jumped at it. He's in fairly good condition. The black paint is all there for the most part. There's a small crack in his hat, but that's okay. That doesn't worry me too much. I'm not in this. I don't collect blow molds and pumpkins and stuff to resell them. I collect them for myself. So the small crack was not a deal breaker. So from what I found on Google about this guy is that he's from like the 60s, early 70s, I think. There was no specific date in any of the articles I found. And then the company he was made by, I'm also not certain. Some articles said that this was manufactured by Empire, and then some articles said it was manufactured by Bayshore. Are they the same company? Were they the same company? Or did they both make this thing? Or, are people just wrong? I don't know. But I would love to know if it's either Empire or Bayshore. So if anybody knows, let me know. I would really appreciate it. But I think he's adorable. And he's going to fit in so well with my other pumpkins that I have that I also think are equally adorable. I love pumpkins. Let's move on to the electronic items. So I know this one is not nearly as old as like the blow molds or even the witch, because I know the witch is older, but this is still considered vintage, I guess. This is a 1994 Trendmasters Haunted Candelabra. I took a total chance on buying this because the listing showed the item out of box without any kind of bulbs or lit up. The listing had even said it was untested. They didn't know. But they were selling it for $2. So, fine. I will gamble $2 on this thing. If it doesn't work, I'm out $2. Not that big of a deal. However, I was pleasantly surprised when I picked it up. I immediately looked in the box and found that the bulbs were in there. They just didn't picture it with the bulbs in the candelabra. So I was excited. Couldn't wait to get it home and try it out. And guess what, guys? He works! Super excited. I love the bulbs in this thing. I personally have never seen bulbs like these ones, and I think they're awesome. I like this whole thing. I actually didn't think I was going to like this when I bought it. The body to me is kind of cheesy, so I was like, whatever. It's a $2 vintage prop. I'm getting what I'm getting. But I love it. I think it's awesome. What do you guys think of this one? So I was actually like thinking to myself, I might not hold on to this. I might actually give it to somebody, or maybe try to resell it if I don't like it. But I definitely am going to be keeping it. Do you like this one? Do you guys have this? Let me know. I'm curious. But all in all, I would say this was a 10 out of 10 purchase, guys. Super exciting. And now, for the last one. This is my favorite by far, and I'm super happy I found it. So, here we go. Last but not least, the 28-inch Sonic Rocking Witch. I love this thing, and this was another gamble item, okay? This was listed as untested. The seller didn't know if it was functional at all. But she wanted $10 for it. And I figured, again, if it doesn't work, I'm out $10, but I still have a really cool vintage prop. But guys, guess what? She works fully. She is fully functional, and I will show you in a moment. I had to turn her off because my camera was having a hard time focusing as she was rocking. But, super happy. I cannot believe she's fully functional. Still having a hard time. What are you doing? Focus there. Okay. But yeah, I'm super happy with this. I cannot believe she's fully functional. Her motor was actually stuck when I first pulled her out of the box. So she was, cackling. Her lights were working fine, but her chair wouldn't rock. I actually have a little bit of knowledge with electronics, so I decided to open up her motor and see if I could get it working. And all I had to do was just kind of fiddle with the gears and kind of like unstick them. Basically, like, I'm guessing she hadn't been run in, who knows, 20 years? So her gears were just kind of gummed up. But as soon as I got them rotating again, it worked just fine. I am thrilled with this purchase. $10 for her. I love it. And she's the big one, as you can see, the 28-inch Sonic Rocking Witch. Now, when I Google this, I can find other listings for her, but I cannot find any information on who made her or what year she was made, or years. I am finding that the smaller rocking witches were made by Jemmy, so maybe she's also made by Jemmy, but I don't know. Does anybody out there on YouTube know who made this? Because I'm very curious. I'm sorry, I have like hiccups. But I know generally with Jemmy items, their name is somewhere on the box, and the manufacturer or distributor name is nowhere on this box. It doesn't have a year, name, nothing. It just, what you see on the box is what it says. Halloween, 28-inch Sonic Rocking Witch. Who made her? I want to know. I'm so curious. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up now. I don't want it to be super long. And I do apologize for the weird setup I have going on right now, but this was just kind of a rushed video. I want to get something more out there. If this video does okay, then I'll do another one of these like Halloween haul videos in the future, and maybe I'll dedicate like an actual space for this so my videos look a little more put together. But until then, I hope you enjoy this. If you know anything about any of these items that I've shown you today, let me know in the comments. I really want to know the history on all of these things. Hit that like button, guys. Share this video. And subscribe to my channel for more fun Halloween content. Like I said, I will be uploading some prop making videos soon. Animatronic videos closer to Halloween. Probably, more than likely, some costume videos and just a bunch of stuff. I actually have a really awesome pair of platform boots on the way that are just going to be amazing for Halloween, and I will show those off when I get them. But yeah. Alright, I'm done talking. I promise this time, I'm done. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.